Hello, welcome back to Geoguessr. I am recording some stuff on this screen. You can see that I have at one point achieved a 25,000 point score, and today, on this episode of Captchagod Plays Geoguessr, I'm going to attempt once more a perfect score. That means no time limits, world, and right off the bat, I think this is not America. I need to get a better look at some of the cars. Hold on. Yeah, that truck doesn't look American. It's not America. It has very good roads. Probably Europe. Other than that, I need to get a little further ahead. It might still be America. To be honest, I'm not gonna say it's definitely not America, but it just doesn't look American. I think something about the style of the street lamps definitely don't look American. It might not be the biggest clue. Matter of fact, oh, this guy's pulling ahead of us. Let's hit the back arrow a few times, see if we can get close to this truck. See a little something. Transway, transport and logistics. Schmidt's cargo bowl, whatever that means. .ru. Alright. Well, we know what country we're in. Now, that puts a bit of a damper on my perfect score dreams here. Russia is very difficult to get 5,000 points in. Although I think on my perfect score attempt, I did get Russia. So, alright, let's look at this. We've got something 800 meters. Since we know we're in Russia, I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in on the map here. Now, we are on a large road. A large, well-maintained, very modern road. Which leads me to believe that we are near a major city. Now, I can't say anything more than that, just based on this road. I don't think that sign was actually important. I think it's probably saying, like, there's a river up ahead or something like that. Or there's a rest stop or something like that. Bekabon Kapeltbef. That sounds more like Swedish than it does Russian. I don't really care. This is the same truck we just passed earlier. Is there anything? No signs? Okay, fine. If I were not trying to get a perfect score, I might just guess Moscow and hope that that's correct. But since I am trying to get a perfect score, I want a little more information. Okay, this sign is going to be invaluable. I never really understood that word because surely invaluable means something that's not valuable. But, okay. So we've got some clues. We've in fact got 4 clues. And there's one of them. Ufa. Ufa's right there. It's 625 meters along this road, which is currently going east. Not meters, that's probably kilometers. You can determine for yourself why that would be funny. Kamapa, aka Samara, apparently. I don't know any Cyrillic, I'm sorry. So we're on a road that connects Samara and Ufa. So, that means we're probably on this here E30. Right? Probably. Although Samara's not exactly on the E30, is it? This is a different road. That does complicate things a bit. However, Tolyatti is also on this sign here, so that is somewhat important. And then we've got a really long name, and that is going to be the next thing I look for. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. Why would I do that? That'd be silly. I don't know if it's going to be this far along. Just keep going. No, this eventually leads to Moscow. So, it's actually a good thing, because that can help us sort of narrow things down. So, what do we know here? Samara and Tolyatti are about 50 kilometers apart. So I am 3 times this distance, almost 4 times this distance away from Tolyatti. Interesting. So I'm going to estimate that we should be, so Antimonopoulos should be somewhere in this area, I think. I'm looking for it. I know that this is not an A, I just don't quite remember what it is. I think it's a D. Yeah, probably a D. So along this road, something that starts with a D or a weird sign. I'm not seeing anything here. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe we're not on this road. Maybe we're on, I don't know, is there any other road that could possibly be the one here? It's Samara that I'm really getting thrown off by, because it's not on the E30. It's just slightly off of the E30. And then you got Tolyatti, and then the E30 goes down, and then it goes over here, and then somewhere around here we're gonna find that city that starts with a D. And then 80 kilometers west of that, we're gonna find our current location. So yeah, and then Ufa is 400-ish kilometers away from Samara. So that does seem to check out. So we should be in this sort of region, I would think. Penza? Are we near Penza? It's really hard to say. I don't see Volgograd on the sign, so we're not that far south. But we could be, I see we might still be on this road, actually. Let me look around here for just a second. See if I see this first city here. That's what's throwing me off. That's the one that I'm not totally sure about. Surzan. We're back on the E30. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, this road doesn't even connect to that place. This is a long name, but it's not the same as this name. Buckle in for a lot of this, by the way, because if I'm trying to get a perfect score, this is what's going to be happening. Just let you know right now. So, I haven't ruled out that we're along this road. However, it really doesn't seem like we are. I would put my money on us being somewhere in this region. Maybe a little closer. Not sure. Surzan. Yes, I'm clearly not seeing this city anywhere. And that worries me. However, I also kind of wonder. Okay, so we're heading east right now. If I just turn around real quick and go west, what am I going to find? First of all, we're along a curve in the road, so that's important. It's good to remember that if we're going for a perfect score. That's going to be very useful. What does this sign say? It looks like it has an intersection on it, so it might actually be important. It sure as hell does. However, I cannot tell what it says. There's not enough detail to make out what intersection that might be depicting, but that does actually give me hope that if I go this way, we're going to find that intersection. Sure we did. Okay, so now we've got even more to work off of. I need to go back one because I can't see the sign anymore. So I'm going to zoom in here, and then we're going to look here. All right, what does this look like? So for one thing, okay, I see Surzan. That's this right here. Surzan right here, which fits with our other thing we're looking at there. Is that north along this road? Is the E30... See, I don't think they would have... I don't know, if we're going west right now, right, what intersection might we be coming up on? Perhaps this one. I actually think we might be right here-ish. So if we're coming from this way and we're going that way, so we would expect to see, well, Surzan's right there. These two that we're looking for right now. Are they big enough that I would be able to see them from this far away? Is there any big cities along here that we can look for? Saratov. Oh. Well, maybe I don't want to be this far away. Surzan. Well, if we're seeing Surzan here, but we're heading west, aren't we? Like this is west. How are we to the east of Surzan if the previous sign we saw was correct? Because remember, I estimated that we should be this far away because we're about 3 times the distance between this one and that one. Huh. Okay, here's Ultranovsk, which is this one here. That looks to be to our south. So if we're going west, and that's to our south, and this, and this are all on the same road, then we should be up here somewhere. But that doesn't make any sense. Are we possibly near Kazan? KA3AHB, that's this. This is Kazan. So we're heading this direction. If we keep going on this road, we'll reach Kazan. If we turn left, we might get to Ultranovsk. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure what road we might be on, because this road here leads down to the E30. So if we went east on this road, it does kind of make sense that we might see that on a sign. If we go this way, Kazan that way, then that kind of makes sense. Now, what's this one? Nwibka. That must be another city that I could find to orient myself. Backwards N, Wiebke. Backwards N, Wiebke. Perm. It seems like there's only large cities on these signs, so I'm not sure how much I should read into that. N, Wiebke. I don't see it anywhere. Kazan. But why does it have Kazan and then also have Surzan on it? And why is Surzan the big one? I think this means that maybe we're here? And then to the right would be in Wiebke. Doesn't make any sense either. Huh. Well, we've got plenty of things to orient ourselves with, but the problem is I can't figure out where in that orientation we might be. Okay, so there's this town 1.5 kilometers to what appears to be the north. So that could help a bit. If we zoom right on in, well, I know I'm not there anymore. I think we're right in this area. So if I zoom right on in, we're looking for this city / town. And it should be only 1.5 kilometers off of the road, which is interesting. That makes me... Is Ultranovsk on there? Yeah, and Ultranovsk is to the south. Well, I guess that's not what this sign is saying. And remember the previous sign. Remember the previous sign. We must be somewhere. There just aren't that many places that this could possibly be. Where you would turn right and end up in Ultranovsk and go straight and end up in either Sirzan or Kazan. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Sirzan or Kazan? Sirzan or Kazan? I guess it's Sizran, not Sirzan. My bad. Look, did you really think I was going to pronounce Russian names correctly? We're somewhere in here, man. We're somewhere in this region. It's really pissing me off that I don't know where. I might have to resort back to my other guess of like in this region. But then why would going right to reach Ultranovsk make any sense? What if... I mean, Ultranovsk, Sirzan, and Kazan are all on the same road, which is why this arrangement of them is really confusing me, and I still have not found Nwibka. If I find that, it might clear things up a little, to be honest. Nwibka. Nwibka. Now I'm just looking for anything I can use to slightly translate that name. What if I go even further out this way? Maybe it just makes even less sense than I'm thinking. Are there any cities on this level called Nwibka? Don't think so. Well, maybe this sign will clear something up. Maybe not. All right. Kazan, 230 miles, or kilometers, I guess, that away, which appears to be vaguely northwestern. 3 miles that way. Okay, hold on. I had seen that one before. Ultranovsk, 3 kilometers this way. Okay, so we're actually real close to Ultranovsk. There's Nwibka. Oh shit. So we might be here. This might be it. If one direction takes you to Ultranovsk, the other direction takes you to Nwibka, and yeah, I think this might be the intersection we're on. And then we were right before a curve, right? So this might be it here. Let me go back real quick. Right before a curve. And then that goes just straight forward. There aren't any offshoots of this road, though, which is what makes me nervous. Are there? Was that an offshoot I just saw? No. No, it just goes straight to this. Okay, well this says 1.5 kilometers this way. There's a thing that is spelled like that. I don't know if that actually means anything. This might be like I said, gas station or rest stop or something. No, not that one. See something. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this is it. I think that we're near there, but I don't think that's it. There's this roundabout here. Is this a roundabout? No. So yeah, I'm not sure that this is it. We're heading generally west, but are we somewhere else maybe? Somewhere closer? Man, I don't know. Seems like we should be real close right now, but okay, so if I turn to the north here, what am I seeing? Seeing Nwibka 6. YH something or other. Let's see, there's Nwibka. Where's YH something or other? It's along this road. No. Well, if it's on the same sort of road as Inuibga, then I have to think, well, maybe it's on this one. YH something or other. Okay, so it's this little road here. This is, I should probably call it by its real name, Ishayevka. Yeah, Ishayevka. Is there a roundabout here? There sure as heck is. Aha. I believe we're right there. Boom. Let's do it. 5,000 fucking points. Let's go. In Russia. Rate this location? Obviously 5 stars. Obviously. I mean, there were a lot of like road signs there that helped me out a tremendous amount. So, ooh. All right, round 2. Let's go. I should note to self. I should put timestamps in the description for when I get to each round. Okay, so vegetation-wise, these kind of tropical sort of fern plants are interesting, but then the rest of everything doesn't seem that tropical, so I don't think we're really that tropical, but we might be fairly southern, although I don't know, because these ferns, they do have ferns in sort of more northern latitudes. I don't know. We're along a river, so that actually is good in terms of us finding out where we are. I do worry that this is going to take like 5 hours. It might take a couple hours, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. Where the hell are we? Wow. That sucked. I believe we were going this way. Here's a little guardrail. Also, there's probably some settlements along the river somewhere. So if we go far enough, we should be finding some places. This could certainly be America. I haven't seen anything really to suggest that it isn't. The road markings are pretty standard. The things on the side of the road, the power poles, the little pylons, those all look fairly American. So this could be America. Here's a sign. It's not Target. Drive to the conditions. I don't know what that means. It's not a Target. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay. They're saying, just because the speed limit is 100, which by the way is a huge clue because that means we're in kilometers. Just because the speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour doesn't mean you have to drive that fast. Drive to the conditions. Sure. So, kilometers, right? So we're in Canada, UK, Australia, or New Zealand. I don't think we're in the UK. This could certainly be Canada. I could see this being BC or even Nova Scotia. It's kind of the trouble with Canada. Okay. Can you just go forward, please? I hate when it sends you backwards. I don't even know why it does that sometimes. Alright, well, since we're going to have to travel a ways to find any clues, I'm going to talk about some other stuff real quick. I just finished recording episodes 6 and 7 of Morrowind, and honestly I'm having a pretty good time with it so far. I think that yeah, I haven't done any editing in like a couple weeks, and I've been having fun with it today. I think I should probably do my editing in batches more often, because previously I've been doing it sort of one video at a time, and I'll just like edit it and then upload it pretty quickly. But if I'm going to record in batches, I should probably also edit in batches. And the last few weeks I've been doing, my days off at work have been on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if that's the case, then I could record on Tuesdays and then edit on Thursdays. but I'm not sure that that's, well, today's Tuesday, so today's an editing day, so I don't know. All right, we got some stuff. We sure do got some stuff. So these shields here, they don't look American, they don't look Canadian, they don't look English. I'm thinking we're in New Zealand. Yeah. That looks extremely New Zealandish. Getting a little lucky on this. Okay, so we got 6 here and we got 7 there. So are we here? I mean, that's one place where 6 and 7 meet. Looks like they might also meet up here. No, 7 goes off this way. So did I literally just find it right now? Atarau, actually. Let's see if we can find that one. Because if we could find Atarau, which appears to be to the east, probably along 7. Yeah. If we can find Atarau, which is right there, actually, then we're in pretty good shape. Now, to the opposite direction, we should find Taylorville, which is right there, actually. Taylorville is extremely right there. Taylorville Road. We're on Atara Road. I'm not exactly sure how this sign works, actually. So Taylorville is 12 kilometers away. Atarau is 9 kilometers away. I don't see Black Ball. Hold on, what's that? Black Ball Roa. Black Ball Road. I'm not sure why it says ROA, but like Taylorville Road, Atara Road, Black Ball Road. So it looks like it's only, oh, it's Taylorville Black Ball Road. I see. Atara Road. Hold on. So it says Taylorville Black Ball Road that way, which is to the west. That makes sense. Atara Road to the east. So are we just like right here? Town of Black Ball is straight north. That's right here. Okay, I think right now, we're right here. I think that's exactly where we are right now. Now, that's not where we started. So, in order to figure out where we started, we need a couple things. First of all, I need to know what direction we were going when we started. So I believe I went this way to begin with. That's east. No, I probably went west, didn't I? Did I go west or did I go east? That does matter quite a lot. I think I actually went west, didn't I? No, but when we came up on that sign, we were going east, so I don't think I went west. I mean, this road right now is going pretty much directly west to east, which would suggest to me that we're like in this sort of region. Although this road is really... this road does not go west to east. This road goes mainly north to south. So let's take a little bit of a walk here. Okay, so we're going west to east and then there's a sharp turn north. Real sharp. We could be right here. What's in the other direction? We're going west to east. Is there a sharp turn south? There appears to be a not super sharp, but there is a turn to the south. So, what does that mean? That means we could be right here. We could indeed be right there. So if we are right there, then going this way, we would pass over a creek before we reach the sharp turn to the north. That does not appear to be the case. It looks like when we take this sharp turn to the north, that's it. And then there's a river straight to our, this way, east. East. And we're somewhere around that way, so we're not there. And I don't think we're this far north either. This is a bit perplexing. Does this north-facing road eventually turn back east? It does indeed, and it's quite a sharp turn back east as well, which would sort of fit with this thing. Turns back east, but it doesn't turn southeast, so we're not there. Or are we? So we're either here or we're here. That's what I'm thinking. It doesn't turn immediately back southeast, so I'm thinking that this might not be exactly where I think it is. And this is the way I came, isn't it? East, slightly back north. So if we're south of this, actually, then that would indicate to me that we might be here. Because it goes that way and then up and then back to the east, but it's more like northeast. Whereas this way, you're going like slightly south. I think we're right here. Alright, just to confirm, I'm going to go back this way. I'm looking at it. There's like some gentle curves. You know what? I think this is exactly where we are, because when we make that right turn, we're right directly next to a river. So I think this is exactly where we are. Alright, so that said, I think I'm going to guess a little further that way, and 5,000 points. Oh boy. Alright, round 3. We are doing good so far. Let's keep it up. This looks promising. We've got signs, we've got snow on the ground, which narrows it down. We've got actually lots of signs here. Let's take a look. We got Oulu that way and Kemi that way. I think we might be in Finland. Is Oulu a city in Finland? We might not be in Finland. We might be in anywhere, basically. But those definitely don't sound like American names. So I'm going to think that we're probably in a Norwegian country. The signs actually do confirm that for me. Let's try and find other names. Yeah, that's a Finnish word right there. That's Finnish for sure. So we need to find Oulu. It sounds familiar to me. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. There's Oulu. Found it. Oulu that way. Koni is 3 that way. That's going to be helpful. And then Kemi is the other direction. So let's see if we can find Kemi. The other direction being which direction? We're going north-south. Kemi is to the north. That checks out. Oulu is 39 to the south. Kemi is 68 to the north. So we're somewhere in here. And then what was the town? This one, Koni. So we're looking for Koni. And it should be somewhere in this region. 3 kilometers to the... that'd be to the west. Is that to the west? Yeah, to the west. Let this kind of narrow it down a little bit, because there's not much going on to the west of this road. So, Koni. Where's Koni? There's Kemi, which I think is the one that we were looking at. Yeah, so that's not where we are. Koni. Is it going to be even further in than this? It might be. There's Karhu. Finnish something. Martina Helma. Something else. There's Oulu. Once again, we run into this situation where not having a scale on the map is really a big downside. Alright. I'll look in this region again. Koni. Now, the Scandinavian countryside is not like that well mapped, to be honest with you. Sometimes you have to zoom right on in to see anything, and sometimes that's not enough. So, I don't know if Koni is actually that great of a hint, but we should be right in around this region. And there's actually plenty of other signs to help us out. Hivala. So that should be a little easier to find because it's to the east here. Alright, let me... Hivala. Can I see it from this zoom level? No. If I zoom in one more, and I'm looking for Hivala. Hivala. No, not yet. Alright, zoom in a little more. Try and find this here. Okay, something, something. Hivala. Hiivala. Okay, so there's one more clue I can use here, which is that the road we're on is going basically north-south with a slight sort of curve to the east. So based on that, we could be in sort of this area. Slight curve to the east. There's some surrounding roads. We're looking for Hivala. Turnton, Yulihi, Lihi, Muju. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. Not seeing Hivala here. If I were... Oh, there's Karhu. That was the other one, right? Karhu? No, Coney. Coney, Karhu, Hivala. These are all things. Well, I'm pretty sure we're in this region. Let's actually move a little. I think that I've gotten all I can from this stationary location here. I need to go find something else. So this is a river, which makes this guess pretty promising here. If I can find any reference to Lee, I guess, be the name of this town. Is that correct? Or is it in Hama, or is it Kaupula, or is it Laxo? Finland, I love you, but your maps are fucked. Well, I'm thinking could also be like here, I guess, maybe. There's a lot of signs around here, which you don't always get with Scandinavian guesses, so I consider myself pretty lucky here. I can't really see anything there. Oh, here we go, there's another sign. So to our north, directly, we have Coney that way. We have Hivala that way. Both of which are cities that I don't see here. We got 4, E8, E75. So E8 is what I'm on. 4, E8, E75. Okay, E75 is up here. E8 is right here. Where's 4? 4. Do you have to zoom right in to get to that, or... It said we were like 30... We were like 60 something away from Kemi, right? Where's 4? Okay, there's some red roads here. We're close to 4. Where's 4? Where is 4? That's a great question. So we got 20 here, we got 22 here. This is Ulu, so we're not here. But where are we? 4. That's confusing to me. So both of these red roads are yellow, like solid yellow roads. If I zoom right in, okay, it doesn't look like that's always the case, but well, maybe if I just keep dragging along this road, I'll find a connection to 4 at some point. Maybe I misread the sign earlier and we're actually closer to that place than I thought, to Kemi. I don't think so. I think I'm off now. So there's E75 here. I don't know where 4 is though. Is that further up this way? No, because this just keeps going as E8. I don't know where 4 might be. That's quite strange. Well, Still need to find Coney. Still need to find Hivala. Maybe if I just zoom right on in. I wasn't looking for it before, so maybe I just missed it on this last pass here. Coney and Hivala. Coney and Hivala. Karhu. Kelpa something. Coney and Hivala. Uoka 16. I think we're definitely not there. Yeah, no, we're not this far south, are we? If the towns of Coney and Hivala are not marked on the map, I'm going to be a little bit mad. Be a little mad. Ilhamina. Huovska. Hiivala. Hivala. Ah, here's Hivala. Here's Hivala. I found it. Okay, so if Hivala is that way, then Coney is this way. Yes? Yes? This road is called Coney. It's something. Coney must be this way, right? Okay. So here's Hivala. Here's Coney. We cross a river, right? So we're in this region for sure. Hivala's that way. North is that shit. And we've got this river here. That's what we know right now. So, if I go to the south, do we cross this river again? It's a great question. Let's find out. Because if I do cross this river one more time to the south, then I know that we are on the island. However, this appears to just keep going, so I think that we are actually south of the island. What do we find if we go this way? We've got Ocean Marjoja, whatever that means. Should be like an actual town to the south. Oh, this is, I'm going north, aren't I? Okay, so I'm actually like here. Coney. No, I've narrowed it down to this area here. So let me go back to the beginning. If I look to the north, I don't see shit. If I look to the south, that's where we found that bridge, right? So if I keep going south, I should eventually find that we cross the river a second time right here. Right? We're crossing the river again? No, not quite. Almost. Or maybe we are. I don't know. I think that if I keep going south, I should find a city, right? Oh, here we go. Here's a real good sign. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we're right here. I believe that is the closest I'm going to get. It's 5,000 points. Let's go. We were 114 meters away, so that's like cutting it a little close. This is going to be like an hour or two long video, so I apologize for that, but we're at round 4 out of 5, and we have encountered a glitch. Shit. Well, there's the end of this perfect score attempt. Ended in round 4. Well, yeah. In case you can't tell, this is the exact same place that we were before, which means that the map position did not update, which means that we are fucked. So we are once again between Coney and Hivala on this road that goes over the river on the E8. And as far as I know, there's no way of doing better here. So let's make a probability guess. Where are the most roads in Geoguessr? Pretty much Europe and Russia, I think. It's probably the most. Wow, I got way closer than I ever should have. This might still be my highest score on camera, I think, which is really, sad, considering that one of them was completely blind. Well, Geoguessr ripped my perfect score attempt away, but there's still hope. We can still get 4 out of 5. Perfect. This is America, I do believe. Really, I'm pretty sure of that. Interesting houses, I will say. They make me think. Paradise Road, sure, yep. American flag, we got that. Okay, well, there's some pine tree sort of things here, and let's just sort of scroll around a bit, figure out where we are eventually. Got a church here. Usually they don't have too much information on them. Sometimes they do. This is a Nazarene church, the Bethel Church of the Nazarene. Pastor Chuck Mason. Fun fact, when I was a child, I went to a Nazarene church. Or I should say my family went to a Nazarene church and I was dragged along most of the time. Bethel Historical Society. Interesting. Okay, so we're in Bethel. That much is clear. What state is Bethel in? That's what I would like to know. So I said the architecture is interesting earlier, and that's got to be a clue, but I just don't quite know what to make of it. I'm thinking like I'm definitely thinking East Coast, right? I mean, most of most of the population of America lives in the eastern half, for sure. So, but this could be like Michigan. I don't know. The forests certainly look. They certainly look like they're in a northern latitude. But it's really tough to say other than that. I need to know what state we're in, or what road we're on at least. But really, state is what I need. No clues here. Yeah, the forestiness of it is actually really striking to me. We still know that we're in America, but if I didn't know better, I would say that we're in like Canada or even some sort of Scandinavian country, maybe. Not quite. I mean, there's, it doesn't quite look like that, but. So that little town's name was Bethel. I think this road we're on is too small. I don't like it, so I'm going back. I don't remember which way I went before, so I'm just going to go this way. And what I'm looking for is to get on a bigger road. Because if I can get on a bigger road, then I can figure out where we are. It should have more signage on it. Sunday River Real Estate doesn't tell me anything. Ugh. My voice is starting to get really tired here. This like hour-long Geoguessr session is kind of killing me. Hopefully it will be fine ultimately. I mean, anyone who's sitting through an hour-long Geoguessr videos, they know what they're in for, I think so anyway. This is really reminding me of like Washington, which is like where I grew up. Can I find Bethel? Just kind of a long shot here. Can I just zoom in on Bethel randomly? I don't think so. I think we're too far out anyway. And plus, there's probably a Bethel in every U.S. state, so I don't think that's the clue I'm looking for. That'll help me narrow it down in the end, but I'm also feeling like maybe I should just cut this short due to my voice really starting to fail on me. Not to mention my ability to speak whatsoever failing on me as well. I just need like one really good sign here and I will have it. Paradise Pines, that's not it. Tilsonburg Road, that's not it. For sale, something, nah, doesn't help me. It's really quite northern. Again, though, it could still be Michigan, could still be Maine, could still be upstate New York. It's not conclusive. I don't know, man. I need more clues. I can't get any clues. Okay, this is a slightly bigger road, right? Slightly. I think this way looks more populated, if anything. That's really not saying much. This could also be California, so there's no shortage of places this could be. I just need to narrow it down. You know, I got 3 really good rounds here, 5,000 point rounds. I think I've shown what I can do there, and okay, come on. No, it's not what I said. No, not telling me anything. Alright, you know what? I think those 3 great rounds are all I need to prove that I can do it. Also, you know, I have done it before, so there's that. It was in Maine. Yay! All the way across the country. I guess if I was being safe, I would have guessed Michigan. So that kind of sucks. My total is 18,000 points, and it was really one round that screwed me. But really, you know, I could have kept looking. I just didn't. I didn't want to. I'm done. I'm so tired, man. I need to get back to editing some videos and really stop talking right now. Yeah.